have another installment of this garbage heap that I call content. Now, yeah, I guess it goes from person to person. Some people might like this, other people just think it's weird, and that's fine. Whatever, I guess. Content is out there, it's not for everybody. Truth be told, I still only really do this because a friend of mine is asking for it, and I say, fuck it, why not? Oops, I cursed. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna be able to get any money out of this. But anyways, let's just get this going. It's very difficult right now. I feel like I'm even more at a loss of what I could possibly talk about, because as these days have been going on, I haven't necessarily been sure of what to even try to write down as a script to try to follow for this, because I legitimately have no clue as to what I could talk about. I guess I could talk about how things are, but I'm not gonna bore y'all with that. Let me talk about something a little more interesting. Wow. No, this sucks. I genuinely have no idea as to what the hell I could talk about. It's so nerve-wracking, because I'm sitting here hoping that I can make something worthwhile, something that, the friend will listen to. But I feel like I could talk about literally whatever and it would work. But my problem is, I don't know what whatever is anymore. Like, I can't just come up with some shit. Although I guess, to be fair, I'm kinda doing that right now. So fucking self-fulfilling prophecy, people. Just do whatever happens. Lol them out. Okay, let me talk about recent events or something. Gaming is going down the shit, and I really hope that it just crashes, because if it crashes, consumers will finally realize, okay, look, we gotta stop doing this and stop being stupid. Let the market crash, and then the developers will be forced to be better. They'll have to be good in order to make it so that it's a viable practice again. Come on, let's let this happen, people. Alright, that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about. That's all I'm going to talk about for recent events. Because if I do that again, I'm going to get opinions and other crap. And people are going to be like, no, shut up. My opinion. That's it. I'm not going to talk about it. If you ask me about it, I'm not giving you an answer. I feel like I'm 90% sure I've said this in every single other video that I've done so far. Stay hydrated. This is incredibly important, people. Stay hydrated. You need water to run all of the basic functions in your body. You want to make sure that you're actually staying hydrated so that your body can stay in tip-top shape. And also eat food, sleep, do exercise, I guess. Yeah, let's go. Speaking of exercise, I actually really want to try to get into that, but my motivation for it and my fucking determination is so low. I'm a lazy piece of shit. It's hard to start working on it. I also, thinking about it, when it comes to me drinking water during every single one of these videos, whispering just innately makes me more thirsty, and it makes my mouth more dry. I'm not even entirely sure why that's the case, but what can I do, right? Let's see, what else is there to talk about? If I have any genetics fans out there right now, any people learning about that, or any people learning about organic chemistry, hit me up. I'm taking them as classes. Organic chemistry too is horrible. Genetics is kind of fun though. We're learning about chi-squares and binomial expansion. If I had 5 kids, out of 3 of those kids, what are the odds that they will show recessive traits as opposed to dominant? Things like that. It's really cool, actually. I could maybe it'd be interesting if I made a video trying to explain that, and it'd be kind of cool, because it's actually not that difficult to explain it. Maybe I'll do that as a follow-up video, who knows. But let's keep this going. I'm still racking my brain just a simple still image with some garbage in the background every once in a while. I think I might actually put something in the background that's happening just in case somebody wants to watch, so that if for the off chance that they don't just want to listen, there's something happening so that they can at least put their attention somewhere else, you know? And I'm thinking, I'm not sure, maybe that binomial expansion thing would be kind of funny while I'm doing like test like questions or something about it. That'd be kind of interesting. Anyways, though, enough about that. Let me move on to the next topic. Well, it's like an ADHD person's nightmare. I mean, dream, my bad. Moving on to a different topic every, like, minute and a half. Yeah. Let's see how much we can get out of this. Let's just fucking keep going. Let's rock this shit. I hope that wasn't too loud. That was probably too loud. I apologize. But either way, hey, it'll be fine. I'll fix it or something. Let's talk about sodas. What's y'all's favorite soda? And if you don't drink soda, what's your favorite drink? I can't wait to get that inevitable. Oh, I like drinking water. Okay, motherfucker, listen. Everybody likes drinking water. That's the point. Water is meant for us to fucking like it. You tell me what you like drinking that isn't just water. God damn it. Okay? Fuck. Anyways, my answer for that, I'm a big fan of Sprite. I think Sprite kicks ass. And when it comes to juices, I'm a big fan of orange juice. I think orange juice is pretty dope. And now that I'm thinking about it, if there's anything I want to try, I don't think I've ever actually had a pure banana juice. It's always been like, it's always been just like banana plus something else, like banana and orange or banana and strawberry. But I've never had just banana juice. Because recently I've been really enjoying bananas, and I want to try to the juice. So it's kind of difficult though, because bananas don't really have juice in them. They don't have liquid. They feel kind of starchy, if anything. I guess that's why banana smoothies are the whole thing, huh? That's just me making common sense in my dumb mind, so it'll work its way through.
I gotta let stuff every once in a while just to fucking clear my throat, and it's so interesting, right? Because I think about doing this stuff and how it'll affect my voice, but realistically, it just makes my throat dry, and I just kind of gotta deal with it. But I try to remedy that by taking sips of water every once in a while during this.
And you know what? If there's anything good that comes out of these videos, is that because it does make my mouth so dry, I drink a lot of water, and it makes me drink a lot of water. And as I said earlier, drink a lot of water. That's really good for you. Well, not so much, obviously. You gotta make sure it's like a good amount. Don't overdo it. Drink a liter. Is it a liter? I don't remember. I know it's like an amount. You know what? Let me find that out, actually. How much water should a person drink daily? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. So, just about like 3 liters. You should be drinking about 3 liters a day. So damn, that's actually kind of crazy. Anyways, yeah, now you know. In case you did not remember, whoever you are, drink like 3 liters a day, you'll be good. But anyways, let's keep going with this. Truth be told, I feel like this one in particular, because I didn't put a lot of thought behind it, I'm not going to spend too long talking. Mainly because, truth be told, I'm saying that a lot. I can't think of much to talk about. And even though I've already kind of bullshitted my way through this for the past 10 minutes, I'm not the biggest fan of doing that, because it doesn't feel like I'm giving anything worthwhile for listening to. So, this one might be a bit shorter than the last ones, but I'll try to remedy that with, like, things in the background, as I said. Something, like, a little funny. Also, if you take your time, anybody listening to this and still here, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't know why you're still listening to me go on. This is horrible. But let me know what's your favorite food in the comments. I'll be interested in what people like eating, because food is cool. I go out of my way to try to eat some stuff. My only problem is my body's not always happy about new food, and sometimes it fucks me up big time. So I kind of just have to risk eating new foods. I'll tell you what though, if there's anything I love eating, it's seafood, more specifically shellfish. Oh my god, lobster is the best thing I have ever eaten. It's so goddamn good. But that's besides the point. It's probably like crustaceans are basically the bugs of the ocean, and I really like bugs, and I really like eating crustaceans. So that's a funny little thing, I guess. A quinky dink, lol. I was talking. I was conversing with a friend of mine about how it feels like. What the fuck am I saying? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I had a conversation with two of my great friends, and it was very philosophical in a sense, because we were talking about how recently, well, one of them in particular was talking about how it's been difficult to find motivations to do things or to learn about things, and a reason as to why he might believe that's the case is because he might think that he knows too much already. Like, perhaps there's a finite amount of information that a person can learn before they stop caring. And it's a very interesting question to think about, because you really gotta think about what it is that matters to you and what you might think that says that could matter to other people. But at the end of the day, it's about making yourself happy. And if you make yourself happy and you're in a good state of mind and you're doing well, then it'll be apparent to other people that you're doing well, and they will feel better about it. That's just what I think about it anyways. More water, people. I promise. I genuinely promise this is not just to increase the runtime. But maybe it is. I'm a little bit of a bastard like that, a little bit of slimy.
What the fuck?
As I was saying, I guess it's really important to figure out what it is that matters to you before you try. Like obviously trying new things is important, but at the same time you gotta really think about.
That was weird. That was really weird.
Before you gotta sit down and think about, will I actually put the time and effort behind doing this, or will I just try it and then drop it like almost immediately? Because that's a thing that I think is interesting too. Like, I feel like doing something once isn't really trying it. Like you gotta do it multiple times to really get a feel for it. And like if somebody, like for example, if somebody picked up a new game, played it once, and immediately dropped it, then I'm just like, you didn't actually give it a chance. You just took it at face value, and that's it. You didn't try any of the things on the dial low. And I don't know. I just think that's very odd. If you're gonna try it, at least give it a genuine chance. Don't just touch it and then immediately leave. Like, there's no point in doing that. But I digress. It's just a gripe of mine, I guess. Yeah, life is very odd nowadays, I guess. And to all you people out there, take care of yourselves. I hope you're doing all right. Life is difficult, but it doesn't mean that it has to be impossible. Difficulty doesn't mean that you should give up. It just means that you should strengthen yourself. Be better to handle the hardships of life. And then when you start taking looks in the mirror, start seeing somebody that you can be proud of. I need to shut my ass up. Like, I'm saying all this, like, advice crap, and I probably won't even take it myself. But anyways, I guess it's almost time to, well, I might end this soon, because as I've said, I can't really think of much to talk about. And I don't know, probably work more on the post-processing than this actual thing. But to be fair, I guess that makes sense when it comes to videos. It's usually the post-processing that matters more for the actual content as opposed to the, stuff in the video itself. But I guess that depends on the type of video. Also, apologies earlier. You probably heard like this. That's just a remote that I have for a fan here. I just keep it underneath my mic for convenience sake, because it fits very well here, so I see no reason not to just leave it like that. If there's anything that comes out of this that I'm glad about, I actually did end up doing this, and I hope that it gives me the motivation to not only get some work done in regards to school, but also to actually fucking go through with the video that I want to make for something else on another channel. If you know me, you know what that video is, you know what my other channel is. I'm not gonna link it. Go find it. Lol, I'm out. But, what else is there really to say? I'm not entirely sure. I might be calling it here soon, because I'm genuinely pulling up a blank now. So, I guess I'll just spend the last few minutes just trying to close this off. Thanks for watching. Well, listening, I guess, and watching maybe for this one soon. Yeah, I appreciate it if you're listening to this, because at the very least it shows that I'm not doing this for nothing. And even then, I guess if I was technically doing this and nobody watched it, it would still be an interesting little venture for me personally. So, either way, I'm kind of glad that I did end up doing this, because it allows for me to just take some time to just talk. And, being human and all, for a majority of us, it's nice to just let something out when it's either your voice or some other sound. Obviously, there are people out there that don't need that, and that's understandable. Human beings are radically different. There could be two people that, even though they share so much and they are of the same species, they can just be so radically different from one another. It's crazy. But what else is there really to say now? I'll just keep saying thank you for tuning in, for being here, for listening in on this. I will, for the next one, I'll actually try to write a script, or maybe even just like a table of contents, so I can give myself an idea for what I want to talk about, because I feel like it'll make it easier. And I can actually make this longer, which inherently means more things for you guys to listen to. But I suppose that's it. It's been a pleasure. I hope you guys I hope you people are doing well. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Stay safe. If you're listening to this to sleep to, have a good night. If you're listening to this to wake up to, good morning. Go eat some breakfast, you dog bastard. I don't love you, unless I know you. But other than that, I hope you're good. Common courtesy, I think that matters. Stay safe, stay strong, stay vigilant. I'm out, and I'm trying to make sure I end this at an exact time frame. Take care of yourselves, people.